Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to podcast Healthy Emotions. I am Anu Surya, counseling and rehabilitation psychologist, and today we are diving into a important topic that touches so many of us: anxiety and stress. We often hear these terms used interchangeably, but they are actually very different experiences. Knowing how to distinguish between them in the first step and toward managing them effectively. So, whether you are juggling work deadlines, facing relationship challenges, or simply navigating life's daily stresses, this episode is for you. Let's explore what sets anxiety and stress apart and dive into actionable strategies to take control of both. First, we need to understand what is stress and anxiety. Let's start breaking down the basics. Stress is your body natural responses to a challenge or demand. It's usually tied to specific situation like an upcoming presentation, an exam, or running late for appointment. Think of it as your body alarm system kicking in to help you focus and perform under pressure. The key here is that stress typically subsides once the situation is resolved. But anxiety, on the other hand, it's a little trickier. It's more of a persistent feeling of worry or unease that often is not tied to a specific event. Instead of being situational, anxiety can feel like a constant background noise. One that doesn't go away even when there is no immediate threat or challenge. Let me understand why the example. Picture, see, stress is like a thunderstorm. It's intense but eventually clears up. Anxiety, however, is like a fog that lingers, making everything feel unclear and overwhelming even on sunny days. One of the main difference is the stress has a clear triggers when anxiety often doesn't. If you are wondering whether you are experiencing stress or anxiety, ask yourself, is there a specific reason I feel this way? If yes, it's probably stress. If no, it might be anxiety. So now let's talk about stress, how stress and anxiety show up in your body and mind. While they share some symptoms, there are key difference in how they manifest. When you are stressed, your body goes into overdrive. Your heart races, your muscles tense up, and you might feel irritable on edges. Stress often brings short term changes like a headache, difficulty sleeping, or snapping at other. But once the stressor is gone, these symptoms usually fade. But anxiety, on the other hand, tends to linger. You might feel a constant sense of dread, find it's hard to concentrate, or overthink if it is small decision. Physically, anxiety can mimic stress, racing heart, fatigues, or even dizziness. But these symptoms persist even in the absence of clear causes. Recognize these patterns in your body and mind is a crucial for the managing them effectively. Now let's move on the part of your been waiting for, how to manage stress and anxiety. While the two share some management techniques, there are also strategies tailored to each. For stress, prioritize and plan. What urgent, what important, sorting tasks can help you tackle them one by one instead of feeling overwhelmed. Next, relaxation technique is very helpful for your stress. Deep breathing, progressive muscles relaxation, or even a quick stretch can work wonder for calming your body. Get moving. Exercise doesn't just boost your mood, it's reduce stress hormones like a cortisol. Even a short walk can make a difference. Now for the anxiety. Change your thought. Anxiety often stem for irrational fear, or worst case scenario. Write them down. Then ask yourself, is this thought true? Replace it with a more balanced perspective. Mind your trigger. Limit caffeine, alcohol, and other stimulant like heightened anxiety symptoms. Then seek support. Professional therapy like a cognitive behavior therapy is incredibly effective for the managing anxiety. And the other hand, mindful practice like a meditation or journaling are helpful for both stress and anxiety because they bring your focus back to the present moment. Now you might be wondering, when should I seek help? While stress and anxiety are normal to the degree, there are times when professional support is necessary. If your symptoms last for weeks or months, interfere with your work or relationship, or you feel like you just cannot cope anymore, it's time to reach out. Therapist, counselor, and even support group can provide the tool you need to regain control. Remember, asking for help is not the weakness, it's a courage step toward better mental health. Before we wrap up, let's recap today's episode. Stress is a situational and temporary, anxiety is a persistent and more internal. Now, learn to recognize the physical and emotional symptoms of each. Use practical tools like prioritizing tasks, mindfulness, and the professional support to manage them. Managing stress and anxiety is not about eliminating them entirely. That's impossible. It's about learning to respond them in healthier, more effective ways. If you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe for my more episodes or mental health well-being. Thanks for tuning it to podcast Healthy Emotions. Remember, stress and anxiety are part of our life, but they don't have a control it. Take one step at a time. Be kind to yourself and don't hesitate to seek help when needed. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep moving forward. Thank you, everybody. I'll meet you in the next video or podcast. Till then, bye bye.